Graduation, a ritual event where they award you a diploma in the hope that you have learned enough to be able to read it. Despite the pandemic we are facing, the learners of the Dalao-an Elementary School continues to learn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first virtual graduation ceremony of the Dalao-an Elementary School.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
My warmest congratulations to all the elementary graduates of school year 2020-2021, and my sincerest gratitude to all school leaders, teachers, parents, guardians, and partners for making this possible. I am happy that the pandemic has never stifled our spirits as we found ways to continue education amid the most difficult challenges to our educational system. Indeed, your graduation is a cause for celebration, not only because you have completed 7 years of elementary education, but also because you achieved it at a time when everything turned upside down and the normal processes ground to a halt. In this context, your achievement becomes even more meaningful. Dear graduates, the best way to celebrate your triumph is to celebrate it with deep gratitude. Be thankful to those who have helped you succeed, namely, first and foremost, to our Father Almighty, your teachers, your parents, siblings, classmates, friends, and the whole local community. They are part of your success. Without them, you will not be able to reach this far. May you also become an agent of inspiration to those whose hopes may have dissipated due to the vicissitudes of the times. Remember that you still have a long way to go. You still have a lot of battles to win. May the learnings and skills that you have gained during these past 7 years become your weapon in winning the battle ahead. No matter how difficult it may be, love learning, pursue your dreams, and keep your hopes alive. The present may still be uncertain, but you must remain undaunted because the future is just waiting for you. There, you will welcome every opportunity and take on every challenge that will lead you to an exciting adventure of self-discovery and growth. Patuloy po mga anak sa pag-aaral natin. Kahit na modular yung natin, o kaya TV-based, or radio-based, or kaya online, or kaya offline learning, patuloy po tayo, and we are assured na babalik din tayo sa normal. Remember that you are the future of Karana. You are the future of this nation. In you, we hope. In you, we trust. Once again, congratulations to our dear elementary graduates of school year, the batch 2020-2021. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Greetings. Despite challenges we faced this pandemic, we were able to survive. We are all overcomers indeed amidst uncertainties. With the theme, Strengthening Quality Education Amidst COVID-19 Pandemic, we hurdle the school year, adapt the new normal situation we are in. With printed modality, we cope with learning and develop skills required by your curricula. My salute even more to those who excel in their studies and were able to garner exemplary awards. Kudos to you all. God's blessings and divine guidance be always with you.
My warmest congratulations, dear graduates, for achieving this remarkable milestone in your lives. Your graduation seals your academic achievement after 7 years of hard work in your studies. Remember that graduation may be the end of studies, but it is also the beginning of a new chapter of your lives. This year's theme, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, reminds us that despite of the situation, amidst all the challenges, we strive to achieve quality education and extend our hands to one another to put us to safety from the health threat of COVID-19. Dear graduates, always remember that your acquired education is your most wielding force to counter these intricate situations in life, so you must strive in their midst. It is with fervent hope that you continue your studies until the next ladder in education to make our community better and be transformed by educating yourselves for the benefit of your community. You are all stars that shine bright with achievements and making us all proud. Congratulations, graduates, for batch 2020-2021. Wishing you a happy graduation and best wishes for your future.
Hide me now under your wing. Cover me within your mighty hand. Bring me no sins of light and thunders roar. I will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still, know you are
The pandemic is not an obstacle to achieving the dream. To our school's division superintendent, Mr. Romeo O. Aprobichar, to our district in charge, Ms. Bernadetta Q. Moreno, to our PTA president, Ms. Margareta Sardinia, to our teaching staff headed by the school president, Mr. Dexter Diva Poroso, to our beloved school head, Mrs. Zoraida T. Cabulusan, our dear parents, fellow graduating class, a pleasant day and welcome to the graduation ceremony of Dalao-an Elementary School for school year 2020-2021. The most significant event in a learner's life is none other than graduation. And since it is the end of the stage in our education, it brings us a mixture of joy and pain even we are facing the pandemic time. In new normal education, we experience through self-learning modules and we have a meaningful ceremony through canned graduation. My fellow graduating class, we're about to reach high school. We must enjoy the next 6 years of our lives in order for us to reach our goals for graduating high school and finally college. Our alma mater, Dalao-an Elementary School, taught us the values that we need in order for us to face our future without fear. We are happy in this great event. Our graduation is even more memorable because you have spent time and effort to ensure that we will have a meaningful ceremony. Thank you, teachers, for preparing our self-learning modules and visiting our house. Thank you, dear parents, for taking and returning the modules in school. We're happy for guiding and supporting to us. And most of all, thank you, God, for all of your blessings. And so, my dear parents, guests, on behalf of graduating class, it is my pleasure to welcome you to witness this graduation ceremony. Fellow graduating class, I wish you all good luck for coming years in our lives. May the years to come be kind to all of us, and may God and His wisdom bless us with success. Thank you very much. Once again, welcome and good day.
As the school head of Dalao-an Elementary School, I have the honor to present to you our candidates for graduation, of whom are 16 boys and 4 girls, with a total of 20. They have satisfactorily completed the requirements for graduation and elementary education prescribed for elementary schools of the Department of Education for school year 2020-2021. To the District Supervisor, Mrs. Bernadita Q. Moreno, Madam, they are now ready for your recommendation for confirmation.
As the district in charge of Buenavista District 3, it is my privilege and honor to recommend for confirmation to the school's division superintendent, Romeo O. Apupichar, CESO 5, these candidates for graduation for school year 2020-2021.
Who would have thought that a pandemic will strike us in this lifetime? Everyone was taken aback by its coming. No one was ready to welcome COVID-19, including you, the graduates of school year 2020-2021. For more than a year now, you were asked to stay at home, which also meant not going to school as well. You must have missed brushing elbows with your friends and classmates or hearing the voice of your teachers, patiently explaining the lessons of the day. We at the Department of Education, although disheartened at first, was never daunted to continue giving you, our learners, the right to education that you deserved. The Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan has paved the way for distance learning modalities to reach even the farthest learner in the schools division of Agusan del Norte. Modules and weekly learning activity sheets have been tediously written, quality assured, sorted and distributed for you to continue learning amid this pandemic with the tutelage of your parents or guardians. We have proven to be resilient as we brave the unfamiliar. We have remained steadfast in our faith that we could strengthen the quality of education amid COVID-19. Congratulations for painstakingly taking the journey with us. You are a batch of courageous graduates. Continue to carry with you the lessons brought about by this health crisis, and remember to survive no matter how difficult the circumstances are. To all your teachers, parents, and family members, my salute and best wishes. Congratulations, graduates.
Garson Lady Kate Iris D. with honors. Ariula Angel Rose M. with honors. Lokinario Irish O. with honors. Masida Daniel C. with honors.
After all those days of wondering if we would make it to the end, finally, here we are at this very moment that marks the summit of our journey. Graduating class of 2020-2021, please join me in welcoming our guest, to our school's division superintendent, Mr. Romeo O. Apopichar, to our district in charge, Mrs. Bernadita Q. Moreno, to our school PTA president, Mrs. Margareta Sardinia, to our school head, Mrs. Zoraida T. Cabulusan, school officials, dedicated teachers, beloved parents, and fellow graduates. A pleasant day to all of you. On behalf of every learner here, I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to all teachers and mentors we've had in life. You are the candles that light the way. Thank you for using your precious time for preparing our self-learning modules and visiting in our home. You have taught us and still are teaching us to achieve excellence. I would also like to thank all the parents for your endless support and patience, all of us, in this facing kind of pandemic. You have lovingly cared for us and set the foundation for our future. There are not enough words how thankful all of us are. Today, we show the world that we are ready to take on the next stage of our academic life, high school. All this is possible because of everyone here and who are lovingly taking care of all us. So, thank you. I am also taking this opportunity to thank the special people who have made my achievements possible. I am not be able to mention that I am a millionfold times grateful to everyone who has put me right now. To my advisor, Mrs. Daisy D. De La Serna, I am so grateful of your sincerity and giving your best to us. To all my friends, classmates or not, thank you very much. A great thank you from my heart to my parents, to my wonderful, beautiful, and hardworking mother, Mama Aiza Garzon, for all the immeasurable love, care and time, effort and discipline you are providing and building for me. Thanks for all support that you have given me. I am greatly honored to stand before all of you today as with honors of class 2021. Answering the module is not easy, but I did everything I could so that the new normal education we are facing will not be an obstacle to my desire. Well, let me tell you something. President Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Far better is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though triggered by failure, than to remain with those spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much, because they live in the great twilight that knows not victory nor defeat. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Good day, everyone. Thank you for inviting me with this special occasion. So, it's my honor and pleasure to speak here today. And first of all, I would like to congratulate all the graduates for this school year. I know how much excited you are nga madawat ninyo yung diploma o ihatag ninyo sa inyong mama ug papa na mingon mo, Mama, Papa, graduate na jud ko. So, I know food unsay feeling na how happy you are nga labi na manay mo ingon sa imuha nga uy graduate naman daay ka, uy pulano graduate naman, congrats sa imo. So I know how was that feeling, kay sa una I can't imagine. I'm just like you sitting down there, naminaw lang jud ko sa mga speaker sa una, niana jud ko sa una, what if ako pud no someday maing anak ko sa iyaha nga mutungtong pud unta na ko sa stage, tas mo share ko nganong nahuman ko sa pag-eskwela, mo share ko sa akong mga kaagi, despite all mahimo pud unta na akong successful. So that is why na I can't believe na niabot na jud ang panahon karon na sa una pareha lagi ko sa inyo nga ni-graduate kog elementary. As time pass by, it's my turn, it's my task nga I am your guest speaker. So doesn't know me yet, so wala lang jud kaila sa ako or familiar na mo sa ako, makita ko ninyo, I'm just your ate-ate out there nga maglakaw-lakaw na ako si Alanisa Bibintulan. So, just like that, na it's my turn to give back na mo share ko sa inyo how was my time goes nga nag-eskwela ko until nakahuman ko. So, sa inyo no, sa mga mama, papa, congrats sa inyong mga anak nga nakahuman. So, dili lang pud na mo ma-proud sa inyong mga anak, but still, you should be proud of yourself. Because kung wala sa inyo, wala mo ni suporta, dili maabot sa inyong anak karong panahon na nga mo graduate sila because of all your support naabot nila. Unta na, dili lang kay taman diri, inyo gihapong suportaan sila padayon hangtod sa mahuman sila. So sa mga graduates, lami jud kayo sa feeling karon na excited ka, happy kaayo ka. So, ing ana pa lang, elementary ka lang, graduate ka nga elementary. Nay happy na ay proud sa imo nga nakahuman ka. How much more nga makahuman kag high school until college, because we dream big. Dili lang kay diri lang ka mubo lang imuhang gina-dream. No, you should dream bigger. Kay kung mo dream manggutag mubo, dili kay ta maning kamot. Mo dream tagdako nga makaingon ta nga murag imposible man maabot akong dream. So i-challenge nato atong kaugalingon nga kana puhon maabot jud nako na kaya lagi nako na kay nag-aim ra ba ko nga maka-car ko. O di ba? Makaingon ka nga imposible man ata na, pero dili na imposible kung ubanan nimo sa buhat. So let us be succeed unta na puhon nga kamo pod mapariha pud ta na mo sa ako nga makahuman og eskwela. So ang inyong journey karon is open na for a high school. So let us clap our hands na nahuman ninyo ang elementary nga unta na magpadayon pa unta na mo nga mahuman jud ninyo na ang pag-eskwela. So karon, congratulations sa inyo. Again, congrats. O thank you sa inyong mga paningkamot nga makahuman mo. Your journey has not yet done. Tungod kay nakahuman mo, diri na lang. No, your journey has begun. Mo pa'y pagsugod, labi na sa high school. Gan kayong salamat sa pagpaminaw sa ako ang message karon unta na kuani sa inyo nga puhon kamo pud maning kamot pud mo. Sa mga nanay tatay, thank you sa inyong suporta sa inyong mga anak. Dili unta na kay kutob ra karon, unta na magpadayon pa nga hangtod sa nanay ilahang kaugalingong desisyon nga sila mahimo na pong successful. Ang ana lang tanan. So thank you all sa teachers o sa mga nisuporta na mahimo ning successful na okasyon nga kini nga graduation is mahimong successful. So thank you sa tanan sa invitation ninyo sa ako. I didn't expect that, grabe jud, wala ako nag-expect jud, pero thank you sa opportunity niya inyong gihatag sa ako. Maskin man ginagmay man lang, dili buo akong masulti sa inyo nga akong kaagi, ay taas naman jud kaayo, pero thank you sa inyo jud. Og daghang kay salamat again. Congrats sa tanan, sa nanay, tatay, sa teachers og sa mga graduates karon. Congratulations. Thank you all sa inyo. Daghang kay salamat.